Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit, where we delve into the world of automobiles with a keen eye and a full tank of knowledge. Today, we're going to explore why new electric vehicles, EVs, are crowding dealer lots in 2024. Let's dive into the 7 key reasons. Reason number 7. The pace of EV growth is slower than anticipated. A few years ago, the buzz around electric vehicles was electric. Government officials and automakers alike envisioned a smooth transition to EVs, with 2/3 of new cars being all electric by 2032. However, these predictions were more of a joyride than a calculated route, fueled by the momentum of early adopters. But as we shift gears to the mass market, the road to EV adoption is proving to be less smooth. After years of near 100% growth, the EV market hit a speed bump last year. The market share of EVs is now around 8%, far from the projected pace. In 2024, the growth continues to decelerate, with January seeing a year-over-year growth drop to 40%. Meanwhile, automakers are pushing the EV pedal to the metal, leading to an oversupply. Consequently, dealer lots are brimming with EVs, making it a tough sell. Reason number 6. Production hurdles. As we've just discussed, EVs are stacking up on dealer lots, with the market supply currently exceeding 100 days on average. Aware of the slow sales of EVs and the fact that change doesn't happen in the blink of a headlight, some automakers have already reduced this year's production. A prime example is the all-electric F-150, which has halved its planned production for the year. However, other automakers are continuing to produce new EVs despite the sluggish sales. The reasons are straightforward. They're stockpiling, just in case. The production process of electric cars is far from seamless. Frequent disruptions in supply chains, particularly with raw materials and battery suppliers, coupled with less than optimized production lines, are the main reasons why many automakers are producing more EVs than they can sell. Because in the world of EV production, you never know when you might hit a speed bump. And once again, it's the dealers who are left in the dust. Reason number 5. The price tag is still a roadblock. The early adopter phase for EVs has ended, and the general population isn't ready to pay a premium for zero emissions. For the average consumer, EVs are still too pricey. In 2023, the typical car purchase was around $48,000, while electric cars hovered close to $60,000. This significant difference, coupled with higher interest rates, makes new car loans quite costly. Unsurprisingly, the slowest sellers are luxury EVs like the Porsche Taycan, which starts around $92,000 but often crosses into 6 figures. It has a 239-day market supply, followed by other luxury models like the Mercedes EQS and EQS SUV. But it's not just about high prices. Mainstream EVs are also stacking up, especially the Mustang Mach-E, with a market day supply of over 200 and over 17,000 units idling on dealer lots across the US. Even established names like the Nissan Leaf are slow sellers, with an above-average 161 market day supply. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now, let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Reason number 4. Long-distance travel is still a hurdle. From a buyer's perspective, EVs still have too many question marks. It's not just about the high prices. Practicality is also a concern. EVs still can't compete with traditional ICE cars in terms of range. At best, customers can expect a little over 300 miles, which limits long-distance travel. EVs may be ideal for short distances, like daily commuting. But planning a long trip can quickly become a logistical nightmare, as you always have to plan ahead for recharging, which is not only time-consuming, but also logistically challenging. It's no surprise that a large majority of EV owners still own one or more cars with internal combustion engines. Relying solely on EVs just doesn't make sense right now. Reason number 3. The charging network is a major concern. EVs are stacking up on dealer lots as potential buyers hesitate. One of the main reasons for this hesitation is the imperfect charging network. From a user's perspective, this presents several limitations. There's a shortage of chargers, even in urban areas, and not all public station chargers are fast chargers, making the process time-consuming. The user experience is far from ideal, as evidenced by a recent J.D. Power survey showing that 1 in 5 charging attempts was unsuccessful last year due to various issues. Another study revealed that only 72.5% of Electrify America public chargers were operational in the San Francisco Bay Area. These challenges make EV ownership daunting, even in states with the best infrastructure like California. It's clear that it's not just the number of chargers that's problematic, but also the overall user experience and the complexities of owning an EV. Reason number 2, the reliability of EVs is in question. Another speed bump on the road to EV adoption is their reliability, or lack thereof. A recent study by Consumer Reports, which included over 300,000 vehicles manufactured between 2000 and 2023, revealed that electric cars cause 80% more problems than their gas-powered counterparts. This contradicts the narrative we've been hearing. The media has been touting the superiority of EVs, highlighting their lower maintenance needs. While it's true that electric cars have fewer parts than gas-powered vehicles, they are still a new technology that needs refining. At present, EV owners face numerous issues. Battery and charging problems are the most obvious, but there are also many other malfunctions, particularly with the infotainment system and the integration of digital controls. Build quality issues, such as poor alignment and assembly, are also common. Reason number 1, EV ownership requires a significant lifestyle shift. EV sales are hitting speed bumps as the government's push for rapid adoption outpaces the public's readiness to adapt. The shift to EVs demands a lifestyle overhaul, from the way we refuel our cars to the way we maintain them. Charging an EV requires more planning and time than simply filling up a gas tank. Moreover, EV ownership presents a new set of challenges. Maintenance is less about oil changes and more about software updates, a shift that dealers are grappling with. EVs are often left on dealer lots awaiting repairs for various software issues. Once the warranty expires, these issues can become even more complex and costly, especially with the looming cost of battery replacement. In essence, owning an EV is more complex and costly. Despite their premium price tags, EVs come with higher insurance premiums and faster depreciation rates. Given these factors, it's no surprise that the average consumer hesitates to buy an EV. Until these issues are addressed, EVs will continue to crowd dealer lots. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of EVs. Don't forget to subscribe to Piston Pundit to stay in the loop with the latest vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you next time.